Hi students, welcome to my world. I am Satish, creator Satish Leo channel to make engineering in easy way and to make students to gain knowledge and not read for simply marks. Let's start another class. Before discussing about semiconductors, we have to discuss about basics of electricity. For example, we know that water also flows from high level area to low level area, that is called water flow, because this is due to gravity, and height, because water flows from high level area to low level area. Why I bring this concept here means I already said we have to discuss about basics of electricity. So in this way, electron present in higher density flows to lower density. So consider here electrons are more, means higher density. Here electrons are low. So electrons always flows higher density to lower density, like water flows from high level area to low level area. Students, remember, electron cannot move itself. It moves solely when electron absorbs energy or when we supply energy for electron to detach from atom. Means detach means to leave and come from the atom. Okay, it will not come easily on itself. Here you have to observe that per force applied on electron per area to remove from atom, means we applied force on electron which is present in that area to remove from the atom. So we applied force per area, which is known as pressure. Okay, pressure is required for electron movement. This pressure is known as voltage or potential. Okay, voltage means it is a type of pressure which is used to move electrons from one place to another place. The difference of pressure or voltage at higher density to lower density helps electrons for fast movement. Due to this difference only, electrons from flows higher density to lower density. This difference is known as potential difference. Okay, the charge gained by electron is called charge. Our electron will gets into excited state. Every charged body has capacity to do work by moving another body, either by attraction or repulsion. We know that like charges attract each other, unlike charges reflect each other. So the ability of the charged body to do work is called its electric potential. Okay, 1 volt is equal to 1 joule of work by 1 coulomb of charge. Why have imported this formula means I already said the ability of the charged body to do work is called electric potential, means work done by the charge is called voltage. This voltage is known as electric potential. Consider two bodies X and Y. If two bodies are connected through a wire, electrons will flow from X to Y until there is a potential difference between them. This movement or flow of electrons is called electric current, or simply called as current. Without having this potential difference, there is no movement of electrons. Remember students, and this flow is called current. One thing you have to remember that electron always flows from negative end to positive end of wire. The force that tends to move electron from negative end to positive end of wire is called electron moving force. that is EMF, or the voltage, or the potential difference. We will use batteries for what purpose? To provide EMF or potential difference. Why? To move electrons from an atom. So the closed loop which is formed by the battery, conductor or wire is called electric circuit. Have you asked your teacher what is the difference between electrical and electronics? If not, let's find it. Don't worry, I am here to tell you. The electrical and electronics both are interrelated with each other. The electrical means is a flow of electrons. Okay, electrical subject means it deals with the flow of electrons. What is meant by electronics? Electronics is the technique of controlling the flow of electrons for doing some work. So to make some work by flow of electrons, we have to require some devices. So the devices used for controlling the flow of electrons called as electronic devices. Now we are going to discuss about some electronic devices. Electronic devices are of two types: passive devices and active devices. I did not tell about active devices in this video because I have to consider more on passive devices. So let's further go. Passive devices are the main components used in electronics because passive devices do not require any external source for the operating. Remember students, passive devices do not require any external source for the operating. You have to search and tell me why passive devices do not require source for operating. A resistor. The first passive device is resistor. I already said that to control the problems created by the conductor because of more number of free electrons, because conductors have more number of free electrons, we cannot control conductor. So we use insulators to control them. So resistor is also comes under insulator material. The passive which is used to control the flow of current to other components is called resistor. For example, take an LED. If too much current flows through an LED, it is destroyed because there is no regulating the electrical current. So if we keep resistor, this current is regulated and LED gets what required energy to it. Okay. Note student, resistors also used to adjust signal levels to divide voltage, basic activity element to terminate transmission lines, because we always remember only it opposes the flow of current means when we are going to further subjects resistor used to adjust signal, then we will first why resistor used to adjust signal we have not read before, so we will come under this problem. So you have to remember the not only this one, you have to remember this one also. So you have to study the applications of the resistor and you have to investigate why resistor used in adjusting signal levels and to divide voltage bias how. So we have to remember all this. This is the symbol of the resistor. What symbol it is? Zigzag. So the famous relation which is given by the ohms, that is voltage equal to I by R, means at constant temperature current is directly proportional to potential difference. Students, do you know history of resistor? Let's go by using time machine. By the 1770s, Joseph Priestley had written about iron having a great resistance to for the flow of electricity than copper, and he also concluded that thin long wire have greater resistance than thick and short wire. by passing a current through different wires. This led the basic idea for the invention of the resistor. Otto Francis Biokin invented first resistor, that is precious resistor, in 1959. Then after, George Simon Ohm explained the relation between V by R by the idea of the linear resistance, which is a very famous. The relation V is equal to IR is called Ohm's law, and the unit of the resistance was named after him. Because everyone simply inventing, but they cannot explain it. But Holmes did explain it beautifully. So we given respect in the name of unit of resistance. Have you asked your teacher why resistance symbol is in zigzag shape? If not, I will tell. A basic resistor is usually a length of nichrome wire wound around a ceramic tube. We will use a nichrome wire which is around a ceramic tube. From side views it appears as a zigzag line, which is why resistor got a zigzag symbol. Have you asked your teacher that if resistor opposes current, then resistor can be used as a storing device? Is it possible? Because resistor opposes current. So, like a dams in the river, can you use store the water? Means, can you store resistor like a storing device for current? If not, I will answer. We know that resistor opposes flow of charges or electron. Hence, charges should spend some energy to cross them. That energy is dissipated as heat in the resistor. Here we have a problem that change in heat would not produce any energy to move the charges. It just dissipates heat to the outside. So resistor cannot store any charge because resistor dissipating heat which is not useful to move another charges. So we cannot store heat. Problem. Why the problem came with resistor cannot use it to store energy. We have already discussed why resistor cannot store energy. But we want some device to store energy. Can you have any solution? That is capacitor and insulators. So we will discuss about these capacitor and insulators in the later case. So I hope you have understand well. Please subscribe, share and my channel. Thank you friends for watching.